This was a time when the entire nether burned fiercely with the rage of the Witherking because he had lost a friend closer to him than a brother. Even though this act was committed by the king of the piglins, the entire community had to suffer the consequences. For nearly 2 years, death and destruction ravaged the nether. Whenever the Wither soldiers spotted the piglins, it was the last time they have been seen. The situation was so bad that the piglin capital once was growing very fast and making a huge contribution in technology was reduced to a desolate graveyard in just 2 days. Everywhere there was only death, screams and agony filled in the air. Whoever stayed there got killed. Whoever tried to run away got killed. And those who somehow managed to survive by hiding there died of hunger. And the baddest part, this terror wasn't confined in the grand city salon. It was spreading like a dreadful and dangerous disease, a malignant, unstoppable plague, due to which the Wither soldiers attack even the smallest village in the far-off places. And one of them was Chintia. Here almost 30 families used to live happily together, and suddenly everything was destroyed. Not a single soul survived, except for one child because his parents somehow managed to send him to the overworld in their final moments. Now he had come to the overworld, but he was a piglin, and because of which as soon as he arrived, his body started to shake badly, and in no time, he transformed into a zombie-fied piglin. Seeing this, he became terrified, his heart racing with fear. Even though he was a piglin, but still, he was just a frightened child, unaware that the air of the overworld was so lethal for him. His body had turned into a zombie-fied piglin so that he could purify that air. In a short while, eerie noises echoed through the dense forest, scaring him even more. Terrified and desperate, he yearned to return home, but the portal had shattered. Also, while coming to the overworld, he had promised to his mother that no matter what, he would never step back into the nether. Determined to keep his promise, the young piglin summoned all his courage and started moving forward, hoping to find a way out of the looming forest. Yet an unsettling feeling gained at him, as if danger lurked around every corner. He felt that from anywhere, someone could attack him. But it was not easy to get out of that place because it was night time, and there were many creepers and skeletons roaming around. He watched them from the shadows, curious, because for him, those moves were very new. In the nether, there were neither white-colored skeletons nor creepers. He was watching them secretly, and suddenly, he stepped on a piece of wood. All of them started looking at him. Seeing this, he got scared and started running. The skeletons also began chasing him. While running, he reached a dead end, surrounded from all sides with no escape. Fear paralyzed him, and he was unable to understand what to do, as he was very scared. And the same goes to his skeletons, because they were uncertain, because they had never encountered a creature like him before. Their instinct told them this unknown might be a threat, so why not eliminate him before he grew dangerous? As soon as the skeletons moved closer, suddenly a dog appeared. But this was no ordinary dog. It was a zombie dog. It charges out of the darkness, scaring the skeletons away. It seems as though the dog was trying to protect the piglin child. Then, out of nowhere, a zombie emerged, scooping the child up and fleeing with him into the night, trying to save him. After a while, the zombie took the child to his home, which was nothing more than a small cave. If seen, zombie was typically very aggressive, but this one wasn't like the others. Few months ago, this zombie had suffered a deep personal tragedy. His son had gone hunting in the forest but never returned. From that moment, the zombie searched relentlessly for him, but to no avail. Still, he never gave up hope. Every night he combed the forest searching for his son. But each night he returned home alone, with disappointment as his only companion. Today, however, he found this piglin child who was in great danger. The sight of the boy reminded him of his own son, and so he risked his life to save the child, offering him a place in both his home and his heart. And from that time, a new chapter in the piglin's child life begins, where he lived very happily in that zombie family, which now consisted of the father, mother, dog, and he himself. Slowly he mingled with them, but even then, his wounds weren't fully healed. From time to time he missed the nether, his well-loved village, and especially his mother, who would always come looking for him with forks in hand, only to find him too busy playing to eat. Thinking of these moments, tears welled up in his eyes. It is said that times heal all wounds, and gradually this deep hurt began to fade as he started anew. But that peace wouldn't last for long. Now only the child, the dog, and his mother were left in that zombie family. And top of that, her health was worsening day by day. Doctors had given up hope because this was not a common disease that could be treated in the overworld. It was a poisonous infection from the nether, which slowly eats away at the intellect of a mob. As soon as the child came to know about this, the ground slipped from under his feet. He realized that he had come into their family from the nether, and he started thinking, is all this happening because of me? Have I made life a hell for those who gave me a new one? No, he decided. No, I will save you, even if I have to sacrifice my life for it. With this resolution, he started preparing to go back to the nether, because this disease can only be treated with the wither rose. So he broke the promise he made to his mother and created a nether portal so that he could save his second mother. But little did he know, his life was about to change completely. What will happen next? Will he able to save his mother, or he going to lose himself? Well, we will know this in the next episode.